guess what? What?
It is I, Rubex!
Hey, what's up guys? Wanted to share with you something pretty cool. This is an upcoming MMORPG, but the game is called Revival. These guys have some pretty cool features. It's going to be skill-based combat. This is going to be some kind of a horror, dark fantasy RPG, MMORPG, excuse me. Yeah, it's going to be full loot FFA PvP from what I understand. There's not going to be any safe zones. People will be able to attack you anywhere. Although I believe there might be some repercussions with the guards in cities, etc., etc. The dev team has really listed a bunch of stuff they're doing with the game, skills and features that they're adding in the game. Obviously, we're looking right now, there's crafting that's going to be available, a skill-based combat, natural skill development. It's a living, breathing world, apparently. This is going to be a massive open world from my understanding. This is their schedule. So, stage 1, they have housing. This is something interesting. Under store, they have housing and merchandise in-game. Apparently you can buy like a house. This is apparently one of the... I guess this is the first game world. This is the city. I'm sure there's going to be more to it, but you can buy a house for like $36. You can actually buy. You can be a tenant in a house. I do believe there's going to be some sort of way to break into other people's houses, hopefully. You know, if this game has all these pretty hardcore features, hardcore rule sets, full loot, you know, FFA, PvP, you can loot players' items on their characters. I'm guessing there's going to be some way you can maybe break into people's houses, maybe not, who knows exactly. Very interested in this game. I don't know a lot about it, but kind of just from what I've read so far, it's definitely, you know, it's definitely piquing my interest. It's definitely something that kind of gets me excited. Apparently the devs also are old school RPGers, so that makes me happy because, again, the old school RPGers and the old school devs are a little bit more what's the word, brutal when it comes to the rule sets, and they don't really, you know, the whole risk versus reward thing is a pretty big deal for me. It just makes a game better when there's actually risks involved in the game, like full loot, for example. Revival is the rebirth of the player-driven sandbox fantasy role-playing world. Player agency, world persistence, and absolutely zero compromises are the cornerstones of our quest for a living, persistent, dark fantasy role-playing world. Revival is much more than a game. It is in fact an ongoing drama where each and every player has an opportunity to enjoy a starring role. Revival is our effort to revive the promise of the virtual world and bring back a truly open world sandbox role-playing experience. This is where it got me excited. I wasn't sure the details of this, but let's go to, I think, the common room. On the very top here, we have PvP and PvE. Fully lootable body, question mark. People are curious about this. Obviously, I was curious as well, so let's click on PvP real quick. So I figured I'd go ahead and knock this out of the way. Revival currently seems to be an open world PvP game with no safe zones, full looting, and the potential of entire cities being reduced to ash. Okay, then he kind of goes into it. So, again, what kind of got me excited was, you know, this guy is saying open world, PvP game with no safe zones, full looting, the potential of the entire cities being reduced to ash. And then over here as well, let's go down here. So here are my first two questions. What are the PvP rules? Question mark. When you die, will your body be fully lootable? Bodies are lootable, yes. PvP rules? What rules? No rules is a good rule set. I guess the guard in cities will keep the order, and for the rest that blah blah blah. So again, there's guards that will keep some sort of order in cities, but I do believe you still can kill people in cities and get away with it, as well as outside of the cities is pretty much a free-for-all zone. The woods, whatever. Again, apparently the whole game world is PvP. So this guy says, I guess Revival could be seen as one of those games without any actual set PvP zones or the like. Every zone is a PvP zone, but that doesn't mean every zone is PvP friendly. People who witness or hear about unlawful acts such as banditry, murder, or the like are probably going to report it to a guard, and enough complaints and reports might warrant people to come and hunt the offender down. And from what it sounds like, full loot PvP, there's really no rules in this game, which is bloody awesome. For me, the gameplay is really going to speak the truth of the matter. I really hope the gameplay is good. I hope the combat, they did mention skill-based combat, so in any case, guys, I really like what this game is broadcasting. Again, haven't seen any actual footage yet. This game is pretty much going to be an open world full loot system, which is very exciting, and obviously the dark fantasy element is also exciting as well. I really actually love that. Some kind of horror involved in the game. So they want to abolish the traditional hotbar game style, which is interesting to me. I'm curious what they're going to do. Create a first-person combat system that uses physical locations of characters, weapons, and spells to determine hit or miss, not RPG skills. Break the direct link between time, playing, and combat power, and then obviously ensure player skill is key to combat success. Looking forward to seeing some gameplay. I think it's going to be 2017 that they're talking about this being released. This dev team has worked on some other console-based games. What do you guys think? Revivalgame.com is the website. The game is called Revival. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? This is definitely my type of game, obviously. If it all kind of comes to fruition, this could be one hell of an MMORPG, and it could be something I'm going to be spending a lot of time in. Anyways, just a quick video for you guys, quick update, games on my radar, Revival. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys soon.